F1 starts again this week. Did you guys get into that yet for this year, like I told you last year?
No.
So the season starts or the series?
The season starts.
Okay, season starts. I haven't gotten into it yet.
We're going to Bahrain. We're going racing in Bahrain.
Haven't gotten into it yet. I didn't watch all the seasons, but I watched some of it on Netflix.
Maybe I'll start that.
You guys got to pick a team. We got to have our racing teams each week, because
Okay.
then we can.
We'll do that.
Sure.
Your game, Brenna? You're
Yeah,
going to do
yeah,
it? Yeah.
but-
Okay.
I'm saying if you want to be like cultured, not ignorant Americans.
Thomas recently got back into NASCAR, and he had it on, and I was like, this is the worst.
Yeah, I can't speak to
This is-
NASCAR.
Absolutely
Yeah.
the worst. He was talking about some race, and I was like, oh, is that F1? And he's like, hey, you know about F1. And I was like, well, it's like a whole big thing. Like, Rick was really on an F1 kick for a while.
Yeah.
Talked about it for like...
Yeah.
It's still a big thing.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
we'll get into it for you.
It's arguably the world's second most popular sport behind soccer.
Who's your team? Are you picking a team
I
already?
really like Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes.
The Mercedes.
But the Red Bull's been dominated last year. Won by a mile.
That's interesting.
So, but there's three of us, so it's perfect because there's kind of three top tier teams.
Yeah, it's Ferrari,
Mercedes,
Mercedes.
Red Bull, and Ferrari are the
Yeah.
three top. So
So we got to pick between Red Bull and Ferrari.
Yeah.
Should we flip a coin?
Red Bull will probably win it all again because they seem to have the best car again.
You can have Red Bull. I'll take Ferrari.
Are you sure you don't want
Ferrari.
to flip
Yeah.
it? You just don't want to flip a coin?
Bye.
Let's flip a coin.
Scuderia, the
Even-
Scuderia Ferrari.
No, I don't have a coin, but I'll pull up a coin flip.
Here,
Okay.
we'll flip the fly.
Okay.
I don't know.
need-
I
Wait,
don't
we didn't
know.
call
we
it.
need to call.
All right,
Okay.
who wants?
Okay, wings are not
What?
wings.
No, it's
No, we'll do it like a T in golf. Whoever has the closest, whoever the wings are pointing to gets to pick.
Okay.
Okay.
Danny,
Ooh.
you get the choice.
You can pick Red Bull. It's
No,
okay.
no, I'll do Ferrari still.
Ferrari.
All right.
I
Red Bull.
can't say it like that, but yeah, Ferrari.
You have to say Scuderia Ferrari. Come on, work on your
Do you
Italian accent.
practice this when you're watching your F1 series?
I mean,
Do you sit on...
He listens to all the
you can't
commentary.
Are you on
and-
Babbel?
You can't.
Do we
not,
need to get Babbel?
You
to
can't
sponsor
not
us?
hear a bunch of Europeans talking and not imitate them as
Mm-hmm.
an ugly American. It's in your birth. It's in your blood.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll keep up with it.
I'm gonna come in here with a Ferrari jacket on. Next episode.
That'd be sick.
Watch out.
Get T-shirts.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. That Friends episode is awesome, where Joey, is standing next to the Porsche
Yeah.
and pretending like it's
Yeah.
his.
Never seen an episode of Friends in my life.
What is
Yeah,
it
it's-
wrong with you?
I
No
mean, that's a
wonder why
problem.
you're so
That's a problem.
grumpy.
That's
Yeah.
part of my claim. That's part of
Jesus.
my Hall of Fame.
It's
that's
not
what-
something to be proud
No.
of.
I'm very proud of it.
No.
It goes on my Hall of Fame resume.
No.
You know, when like they put the plaque up, that's like the third line. Never seen an episode of Friends, and I'm
What are the first two?
gonna go to the grave.
I
I
mean-
don't know, but we'll figure it out.
Impressive.
We know Danny's.
Do that again.
That's everyone. Danny has balanced a seltzer water can at
On
an
its
angle.
side.
Wait, do you...
Or at an angle.
Wait, say impressive again.
Impressive. Oh, Debbie's going to be mad.
You've really never seen...
Going to the grave without seeing an episode of Friends.
Morgan does Morgan watch it?
though,
I think she did,
I'm
but-
sure you've seen series that are just much worse than Friends. And
Probably.
Friends is a great series.
It's a great series, yeah. Now, I haven't seen all Friends episodes, but I think Hethel has. She loves Friends.
I've seen probably all of them like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
Sounds too
Happy,
generic.
joyous, hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious is strong. Doesn't sound
Award-winning.
funny based on what I've heard.
Well, I think the problem is now that there are, like, as we sit here now, there's so many series, like back then where Friends was out, it was the thing to watch, right? Or
Well, it's
most people were
still
watching.
iconic, so.
It's still iconic. But, I mean,
But you watch
but
The
now to
Office.
get into Friends, I
I
mean,
love The Office. It's one of my all-time
look how
favorites.
many seasons he would have to get through. That'd
It's
be,
only 9.
is it only 9?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of episodes per season.
Yeah, well, I don't think anymore.
I don't think Rick's going to do it.
No, I'm definitely not. Like, you guys can't convince me. It's going on my Hall of Fame plaque.
But my reference was
Flame.
one of the characters is
Hall of
standing
Flames.
by a Porsche parked on the side of the road in New York City, and a woman thinks it's his, and so he pretends it is his.
Oh, the hijinks ensue. Oh, wow.
And then he buys, I think he buys a jacket
buys a
and a hat
jacket and,
that's a
like-
Porsche jacket.
And like driving gloves.
So that would be like me walking in with a Ferrari jacket, even though I don't own a Ferrari.
And then
But
at
if you're
the,
supporting the team, you can win.
Yeah, that's true.
at the end of the episode, he like just has a car cover and he's got a bunch of
Yeah.
boxes stacked up
Yeah.
underneath and he leans on it.
Because the Porsche left, so he
Yeah.
covers a bunch of boxes to make it
Hijinks,
look
and
like.
let me guess, it was
I know.
really awkward when she found out it wasn't a car.
No, it was funny. It wasn't awkward.
Yeah, it wasn't awkward.
God,
Corny.
do you?
Sounds like, you know.
Well, we know how to
you know what
torture him if we had to. We'd just put
You
him in
know
a
what
room with
Friends sounds
friends.
Are you
Friends
about
sounds
to-
like
are you
Friends,
about to-
Friends sounds like you. Do you enjoy Wonder Bread too? White Wonder Bread.
No.
So that's what it sounds like.
Actually, Rick, I grew up on white Wonder
I'm
Bread
sure you did.
in Ohio.
Kind of
That
got
was
like kind of got like a Wonder Bread kind of like shirt on right now.
Yeah, this is kind
I do
of.
like your shirt.
Although Wonder Bread is blue, yellow, and red, I think.
Oh, you got two of the three.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be like Ricky Bobby with the Wonder Bread car.
Wait, have you ever watched? Do you like Parks and Rec?
Love Parks and Rec
How do you like?
because there's clever writing and then there's not.
You've never watched it though.
I've heard enough of the plot lines where it's like I could guess the plot line with like the 3 seconds. I like something a little bit more biting. I don't need like.
Now, to be fair, I never watched Friends like when it was actually going on.
Right.
I never watched it back then.
And again, I have nothing against.
When it was actually on mainstream
clearly
television.
it's a good show. And
I watched
clearly
it
it's a very popular
afterwards.
show. It's just not my cup
Yeah.
of tea.
So which do you like better, The Office or Parks and Rec?
So I think the peaks of The Office are better than Parks and Rec, but as an entire series, Parks and Rec was more consistent.
Okay.
But the best episodes of The Office are like
Yes.
arguably the best episodes ever made in television.
Oh yeah.
So, arguably.
Yeah. You really give Ron Swanson vibes.
Do I? Because I don't feel like I do.
Yeah.
I feel more like.
You know that episode where he gets the circular desk.
Mm-hmm.
You just walk around. He's just spinning around away from. That's you.
See, I always felt like Ron Thompson here always gave Ron Swanson.
Oh
vibes.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, he absolutely does. We say that all the time.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
is Ron Swanson, but you also you're a close second, I would say.
That's funny. Wish you could insert a office clip right now. Maybe you can.
Probably can.
Yeah, there.
Parks and
Yeah.
Rec.
Ron Swanson, yeah, Parks and Rec. Treat yourself.
Shows what I know.
Have you not watched either of them?
I've seen a little bit of Parks and Rec, but I never watched it consistently. No.
Gotcha.
So, but Office, yeah, The Office.
My favorite cold open is when Dwight's doing the fire drill. And they just hard cut to him like.
Don't
eating-
panic.
eating
Don't
the-
panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. You know what to do. As like literally people are killing each other behind him and throwing the cat in the roof. That's the best. Yeah.
Climbing
Shows
up the roof.
shows the
Such a good
best.
one.
don't panic. We went over this. We all know what to do.
He lights a cigarette and tosses it into the trash can.
Well, I also feel like The Office has a second life because I think the memes from The Office, when you send memes, it's like there's an Office meme for just about
Oh yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
It's one of the best shows to pull memes from.
True.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia, also
Never-
one of my.
never watched.
Oh, it's a great one. If you like dark humor,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
The what was that other one with the fantasy football? What was that called? Remember?
Oh, The League.
The League was pretty funny.
Yeah,
I watched that for a while.
yeah. The League was one
Kind
of
of
those. The League was one of those like first season or two was funny.
Yeah.
But then it was like the same
It kind of
jokes.
yeah.
Like over and over.
got old after a while. I've been watching. Is it called Severance? I think it's Severance. It's
I
on
don't know
Apple TV Plus or whatever.
I don't know that one.
It's kind of intense. It's about a company that looks like a big Apple company. It's like
Oh,
this.
is that the one with Christoph Waltz? No, never mind. Sorry, never mind.
I don't know who that is, but anyways.
Oh.
No. If you work for this company, you can volunteer for a procedure to put in this device, which cuts off your memory from work, And so when you are at the office, you remember everything that happened in the office, but when you leave, you forget, you can't remember anything that happened at work. So it cuts off your memory from the outside world to the work.
Sounds great.
world.
I mean, what?
It's kind of crazy. I mean, it's a little bit weird, yeah, as you can imagine.
It's very like Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Like
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Black Mirror
stuff.
episodes.
Yeah.
That's a great show.
Yeah, to me, that's like the ultimate, like, the good ones are good and the bad ones are like.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I also don't like those because it's like, I hate frustrating where like movies or shows where like the one character clearly has like the right answer or something's going on, but no one believes them or whatever. Like, those are just, I don't like those. Makes me angry.
It relates to your. You do relate to it.
Those are your words,
Okay.
not mine. It's very frustrating. I deal enough of that in my life.
I was gonna say.
I don't need that in my non-life entertainment.
Well, thanks for joining us for another overtime episode. We'll see you next time.
I don't need to say anything.
Just
At least say
repeat
bye.
that over and over.
See,
I don't need to say anything. I don't need to say anything.
I don't need
to say anything.
I'm good. I don't need the last word in like some people.
Did I say thank
It's
you
like-
for joining us?
It's like, thank you for
everyone?
joining us. And then it's like, goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye. See you later.
It's like the Will
Have a
Ferrell.
good one.
Bye.